Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a skill that's honestly becoming a modern-day superpower, mastering your AI prompts. If you've ever felt like you're fighting with an AI instead of working with it, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to break down how you can unlock way better, faster, and much more creative results from pretty much any AI tool you use. Okay, let's cut right to the chase here. Forget about faster computers or fancier AI models for a moment. The single biggest, most powerful lever you can pull for better AI performance is right here, improving how you write your prompts. It really is the ultimate control panel, and today we're handing you the manual. So let's start with a problem that I am sure many of you have run into. You've got this brilliant idea, you go to an AI for help, and what you get back is, well, less than brilliant. Let's dig into why that happens. And here it is, the night and day difference. Over on the left, with a weak prompt, you get that familiar tangled mess. You know, that generic, chaotic output that needs a ton of your time to fix. But on the right, with a strong prompt, you get professional, structured content, pretty much on the first try. The big takeaway here, the AI didn't change. The instruction did. Does that feeling of frustration on the left side of the screen feel a little too familiar? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. But the good news is, there's a really clear reason why this happens, and it's something you have complete control over. So, what's really going on here? The simple answer is that when you're vague, your AI is just guessing. It's not a mind reader. You're basically forcing it to fill in a whole lot of blanks, and let's be honest, that almost never works out well. This quote just nails it. An AI has no intuition, no shared experiences, no context about your life or your project. It only knows what you tell it. So the quality of its answer is a direct mirror, a perfect reflection of the quality of your question. I absolutely love this metaphor. A great prompt is like a perfect map. I mean, think about it. You wouldn't tell a friend, just drive to the city and expect them to find one specific coffee shop, right? No. You'd give them an address, turns, maybe some landmarks. Your prompt does the exact same thing for your AI. It guides it precisely to where you want to go and helps it avoid all those time-wasting wrong turns. And this is what happens when you don't give it that clear map. Without specific instructions, the AI is basically blindfolded, just guessing. It defaults to the most common, broad patterns it knows, and that's exactly why you get those generic, kind of useless results that we all want to avoid. Okay, so we've nailed down the problem. Now, let's talk about the solution. And this isn't some kind of dark art or secret knowledge. It's a skill. It's something you can learn. And once you do, I promise you, it really does feel like a superpower. The very first key to this superpower is context. Before you even start writing your prompt, just ask yourself, who is this for? And what is my main goal here? Answering those questions in your prompt gives the AI the crucial background it needs. It's what elevates the output from a shallow guess to something with real depth and relevance. All right, next up is structure. Think of structure as your secret weapon for getting clarity. You're not just telling the AI what to create, you're telling it how to create it. So you can ask it to act as a professional copywriter or format the output as a table. This gives the AI a clean, logical framework to follow, and the result is always a much tidier output. And finally, there's the power of iteration. You know, a master blacksmith doesn't forge a perfect sword in one single hit. They heat, they hammer, they cool, they refine, over and over. It's the same exact process with prompts. Your first try is just the starting point. Just review the output, refine your prompt based on what was missing, and run it again. Every single cycle gets you one step closer to that perfect result. Okay, so we've covered the why. Now let's get into the how. We're going to get super practical with a toolkit of techniques you can start using the moment this is over. This is basically your checklist for success. 1. Be incredibly specific. 2. Always give context. 3. Tell it the exact style and format you need. 4. If you can, provide a clear example of what good looks like. And 5. Never forget to iterate, test, and optimize. If you just do these 5 things, I guarantee your results are going to improve dramatically. Now here's a really powerful hack. You can actually use the AI to get better at prompting. It's a simple 3-step process. First, give the AI your original prompt and the messy result it gave you. Second, tell it your goal, like, I want this to be more concise and professional. And then you just ask it, can you improve my original prompt to achieve this goal? You're essentially teaching the AI how to teach you. It's an incredibly powerful feedback loop.
So, why does all this actually matter? Well, let's talk about the payoff. This isn't just about getting slightly better results. It's about reclaiming your time and really gaining a serious competitive advantage.
I want you to think about it this way. Spending just 5 extra minutes crafting a really great prompt can easily save you hours of editing and frustration later on. It's not a chore, it's one of the highest return investments of your time that you can possibly make. And this chart just visualizes that return on investment perfectly. As your prop strength moves from weak to strong, you can literally see the output quality skyrocket while the need for rework and editing just plummets. It's really that simple. You're not just working faster, you're producing much better work with way less effort. So let's wrap this up with the key takeaways. Number 1, your prompt is your control panel. It's your main tool for controlling the AI. 2, the better the prompt, the more powerful your results are going to be. And 3, the real secret to mastery is to just keep iterating, refining, and improving. I want to leave you with this one final thought. As AI becomes more and more integrated into everything we do, the ability to clearly and effectively formulate a task, in other words, to write a great prompt, it won't just be a nice skill to have. It's going to be a fundamental measure of your efficiency and your effectiveness. So the question is, are you ready to start mastering it?